So we're going to scroll down. We've got one more formula to enter, and this is going to have some mixed cell referencing. And we're going to be copying it across and down, so two different directions. So this is actually a little more complicated if you were to try to figure out what needed to be absolute and what shouldn't be absolute. So we're going to enter this little formula. We're activating, let's see, should be in B41. And it's a formula, so it starts with an equal sign. That's actually the easy part. And then we're going to click on A41. And then we're going to do an asterisk. And then we're going to click on B40. All right. So when we copy this, and let's say we're going to copy across, we don't want column A to change, right? We always want it to look at 5%. So in front of the A, we need a dollar sign. So you can manually type that, or you can press the F4 key. But if you're going to press F4, you're going to have to press it 3 times so that the dollar is only in front of the A. So when we copy that across, A won't change, but and actually the 41 value won't change in this case either, okay, because we're going across and we're staying in that same row. So A shouldn't change, 41 isn't going to change because we're remaining in row 41. Now, when we copy down, okay, when we copy down within a column, the column's not going to change. So B won't change, but the row will. Because when we go from 41 to 42, that row is going to change. It's going to increase by 1. So when we copy down, what we don't want to change is the row. So that means that we need a dollar in front of the 40. So we can press the F4 key, and if you press it twice, you'll only have a dollar in front of the 40. You could also manually put that dollar in. So this is how your formula should look. You should have a dollar in front of A and 41 times B with a dollar in front of 40. So we're going to press enter. And now we're going to click on this. And if I go across, okay, and we look, okay, so 41 isn't changing, okay, because we're all still in that row. And we're forcing it to look at column A. Now I'm going to highlight this again, and I'm going to pull it down. Okay, so as we're going down, we want it to look at row 40, okay, the value in row 40. And because we put the dollar in front of the 40, that doesn't change. So like I said, this one was much more complicated because what I usually do is key in the formula just like we did. And then I try to figure out, well, when I copy it across, what should stay the same and what should change? When I copy it down, what needs to stay the same and what should change? And that tells you where to put the dollar signs. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and we'll save this. And you are done with this project.